What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? We're talking about Godforge today. This is a really serious topic. I've put a lot of thought and effort into compiling this information, and I don't want you to think that this is going to be all negative, so I hope you'll stick around and give me your feedback in the comments below, because I really want... maybe I even need this game to succeed, and you might be just like me in the same boat, so I want to hear from you as well. In the background here, you're going to see some footage from the game, from the demo, all of that stuff that Godforge and Fateless have come out with lately. I just want to give a big shout out. Thank you so much to Hell Hades, Ivy, and everybody else over there working on this for including me and sending me this information. That's great to already have a working relationship with you guys, and I appreciate that. Hopefully you will listen to this video, look at the comments, and take in everything that I'm saying to try to help here. Before we move on, I just want to make sure that you guys put your feedback in the comments below. I know that they will be looking at the comments here. They've been really supportive, watching the videos, supporting the channel as well. So make sure you put your thoughts and ideas. If there are game breaker things that is going to stop you from playing the game, please let me know. Please put that in a comment, and, you know, like and subscribe, do those things as well if you don't mind. So, what am I talking about? Okay, so I think that there are a lot of reasons that could make Godforge fail, and I want to just be open and honest about those ahead of time because I don't want it to fail. And I think we need to avoid a lot of the pitfalls that we've been experiencing with other games. Obviously, I cover Raid Shadow Legends full-time, so that's my main source of reference. And there has just been so much drama over there lately on the Raid side, and that is the exact type of thing that I want to avoid when I'm going to be getting into a new game. So, to start off with, if Godforge is going to bring the same level of drama that we all see all the time with Raid, I just don't think that it will succeed. You know, we have all of these, like, trolling events leading up to whatever special event that they end up having. We have these partial rewards, like half of a reward, like all of the things that we get so upset and frustrated with for the games that we already play. I think that Godforge just needs to avoid all of those things. And thankfully, from what I've seen so far, I think that's the whole reason why Hell Hades and the crew are making the game, is because they're frustrated with the same things, okay? But I want to bring that to light because I think a lot of people are going to try Godforge. And especially a lot of people who played Raid or used to play Raid. And we won't. I just know we will not put up with the same kind of greedy, don't care about the player's behavior that we see from Raid and probably other gacha games. Let me know in the comments if you don't play Raid, if you play other gacha games. Do the companies do this type of shady crap? Like, I have not heard this type of thing from any other genre, but maybe that's just because I'm not in it. From any other game in the genre, even. Like, what's the OG? I never remember the name of the OG game in this genre, but whatever that is, you know, is there drama like that? I mean, okay, so the next thing that I'm concerned about after seeing these demo type things in the background is that there's going to be nothing new in the game. Now, in one of the clips from a Godforge video recently, Hell Hades mentioned there are going to be new secret rooms called reliquaries, and there's going to be different ways to, like, unlock them or find them, different kind of puzzles, and that's the type of thing that I'm talking about. We need more of that. There has to be some innovation differences. There has to be new types of gameplay, new bosses, like all of that stuff. There has to be a fresh take. It just can't be Raid 2.0. I mean, maybe Raid 2.0 is enough, but people have so much time and resources in their own game. We need a reason to go to the new game. I think that one of the biggest cautions I need to say today is rushing development. Please don't put the game out until it's ready. Don't put the game out until it's ready. Okay? Because we need an actual ready game. Now, I'm not talking about a demo. I'm not talking about alpha or a beta. I'm talking about actually releasing the game. And so, even if it is delayed from your original timeline, please just delay it. The next thing I want to mention is pay to win. Okay? Pay to win has to be managed. Like, Raid is the most greedy pay to win game I've ever seen in my entire life. And things like, you know, I could go on and on. I mean, maybe I don't need to go on and on. I just think that there needs to be a nice balance. I think that there absolutely needs to be ways for people to spend money in the game. I want to spend money in the game. I like spending money on games. I like spending money for content. I think that that's fun, cool, and interesting. And I think other people feel the same way. We want to give you money, okay? But it needs to be not greedy. I've already talked about the other problems with Raid and other games. I hope that this is not going to be too niche. I hope that this is going to include elements of different genres to bring people in. And the next thing that I want to talk about, I'm going to finish with graphics to wrap up. But the next thing I want to talk about before we get there is going to be the game balance, okay? The game has to be fun immediately. I think we need to be drawn in right away because people are going to be hesitant to give you their time and effort if it's not fun right away. I think one of the biggest things that Godforge can add that's missing in other games like this is a real ladder system. I would take a look at Marvel Snap as my example of the perfect ladder system. It is amazing. You get paired against people of your same level. You get paid against people of your same pay rate. You get paired against the people that you should be playing, like that are beatable but competitive. You also have actual resets and leaderboards. All of that is completely missing from the games we play right now. And that is something that is desperately needed and wanted. And then I think that there needs to be cool clan stuff that is actually good. Actually good. And like fun. Good and fun. I think that last but not least, special events need to be special and that they need to be fun and different than the normal gameplay. I know that Raid is the worst at this. They're just the worst, okay? And I don't like being so negative like that, but we all know that it's true. So, focusing on finishing up here and wrapping up my thoughts. One of the most important things is the graphics. You are trying to be a high quality graphics game, and I need that to be true. So let's switch over to a different screen and let's take a look at side-by-side graphic comparison and my thoughts and ideas and whatnot. Okay, so if we take a look, here's a side-by-side comparison of what Raid's doing with Odin and what Godforge is doing with Odin. And maybe it's just a personal opinion, okay? But if you take a look at the Raid side, you can see there's a lot of details in this design. And it seems like maybe it's just the color choices. Maybe it's just the textures. Maybe it's the design in general I just don't care for as much. But it seems like the Godforge side is just not up to that same quality. I'm not saying it's bad, and I do like it, but if you just take a look and give me your opinion about what you think between these two versions of the same character. I mean, Odin is Odin. I put Odin Allfather. I don't know whether that's his actual name in Godforge, but I do like it. You can see the difference between what the raid side is doing and what the Godforge side is doing. Am I wrong that the graphics are just not quite as good? Tell me what you're thinking about this, and I would love to hear your thoughts on all of these topics. I do think the graphics are headed in a really good direction with Godforge, and I think it's still early to say for sure, but I'm gonna always say the graphics have to be good, okay? Because that's one of the main reasons why we play Raid. The graphics are good. And that will be one of the main reasons we play Godforge. We just need to be very picky, very detail-oriented, and critical of the designs so that we keep everything to a high level. So I think that'll do it for me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Now you're a new subscriber, right? And we are growing a wonderful new channel here. I'm super pumped about it. I know that there have been a lot of critiques or ideas or pitfalls to avoid in this video, but also I love the direction that the game is headed in, and I really do wish it the best success. I'm so eager to play the game, see what it's like, help improve it, all of those things. I love the direction of the game so far, and I hope you do too. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and come hang out on stream on the other channel. I'll see you later.